ever just get down on your knees and thank God that you know me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the most important videos you need to watch because I'm going to go over some very important data for QQQ's ETF and why it matters. This information I'm about to give you is very important. It's September. It's the beginning of September, and this month tends to be very weak for QQQ. And what that means is QQQ, for those of you who don't know, it has a lot of stocks under its belt. And so when an ETF shows a lot of weakness in September, you pay attention because it's like, oh, that probably means we're going to have a very weak month for, MAGs. It probably means we're going to have a very weak month for the stocks that are in the semiconductor space as well. I think NVIDIA's it's at 168. So it's going to affect a lot of stocks. And that's why it's important to talk about this data. I'm going to keep this video very short because I just want to show you something that's very important. Okay, so let's look at, we're going to go back to 2017. That's as far as we're going to go. 2017, what do you see here? This is a monthly time frame, by the way. Very important that you pay attention. This is probably the most important thing you'll ever see. This is going to save you probably holding a bag, or at least you buy in October. So September 1st, 2017, what you see? Red month. September 1st, 2018, barely a green month, and then it was followed by red. I think that was like the Trump bear market, if I recall. And then, Trump's bull market happened there. September 1st, 2019, small green month, kind of just, we didn't go anywhere, right? We just continued to go sideways. And August was red as well. Okay, so 2020, guess what? Look at that, September 1st, big red candle. Let's continue here. September 1st, 2021, what do you see? Big red candle. As we get closer to 2025, you'll notice a lot of these Septembers for QQQ, which has a lot of holdings, a lot of stocks under its belt. September 1st, 2022, what do you see? Another big red month. I know Jeff right now, he's in tears because he's like, what? I just had to wait out August. You're telling me I have to wait out September just for the end of year rally? But I'm going to be on vacation during the rally. And, he's like, sobbing. I exaggerate. I like to exaggerate like that. But you can see here September 1st. What do you see? What do you see? The exact same thing. A red month. Okay, so let's go to... Where's the other one? Is that it? Did I miss one? Okay, this September, where is it? Oops. This September right here, 2024, was a big breakout, and we went higher. And we rallied for pretty much for the rest of the year. But overall, let me change that arrow to green because that was a green month. Overall, since 2017, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Since 2017, believe it or not. 7 out of the 8 years that we went over have been red months. And you would hate to buy some certain stocks right now at the beginning of the month of September because then you're just going to ride it all the way down as it goes lower. Now, if you're investing, that's fine, but I would highly recommend buying stocks towards the end of this month. Mainly because that way you buy nice and cheap on the red monthly close, right? And then ride it up during the bull run. That should come around the end of the year. That's usually the pattern. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy because everyone sees this. Everyone sees the pattern. You're not stupid. I'm not stupid. We're not stupid. We all see that it tends to be red for September, and then end of the year we pump. So we don't want to buy really at the beginning of the month for certain stocks. Just to be clear, this is just for certain stocks that are under QQQ's holdings, which we're about to look at right now. QQQ holdings, full list. So you guys are gonna be like, whoa. You guys are gonna be like, whoa. So if we know that September closes on a red month, we know that there's more red days than green days, more red weeks than green weeks. We close lower, so if we buy now, we'd be holding the bag for the rest of the month. Instead, let's buy on September 31st or 30, or so it's going to be one of those, right? September 30, 31st. I don't think I've ever seen a September with a September 29 and then we go into October 1st. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know my months that well, but what I do know at the end of the month is where we're going to start buying some of these stocks. Like Nvidia, look at this, all QQQ Holdings, Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, all these big companies, Alphabet, Costco, AMD, Adobe. I mean, I'm going to save this list because this is important for me. Like, ooh, I'm going to be getting some, I'm going to buy Nvidia. And I'm gonna buy leaps on that. Semiconductors show weakness in September. And again, out of the past 8 data points, 7 of those were red months for September. One of them was green, and that was the most recent one in 2024. So maybe this time is different. Maybe. But, I wouldn't bet on it based on the most recent data. So please hold off, accumulate some cash, and just wait. Again, this is mostly for the bigger, companies like the ones I showed you, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia. It's surprise, you're seeing MAGs red. You're seeing Nvidia red today. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Everyone sees it. Everyone that's smart sees it, knows the data, sees the data, and they go, you know what? I'm just gonna not buy anything and just sit on cash, and I'll wait for the month to end and then buy in and ride the wave up for the rest of the year. That's just, again, experience and looking at the monthly time frame, which, believe it or not, a lot of people don't look at the monthly time frame because people are thinking short term. They want the instant gratification. They want everything right now. That's it for this episode of the Stock Market Show. Patreon.com/ShadesandTrades if you want to join the private Discord for trade alerts. As you can see here, Shane, cool, thanks, man. I made over 50%. I'm really excited. I really appreciate your work. I did take profit. I love this. Jeff, advice on when to buy and sell makes the difference of thousands of dollars. $50 a month is well worth it. Virgilus, Shades Houstings, sitting on 1,600 shares of Sound, up 21%. Shall I keep holding? So again, patreon.com/ShadesandTrades for trade alerts. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.
Cross and I take my chance. Risk is managed, I let it dance.